anger, I most think anger is if somebody does to you or you feel mad and you feel ferocious and you just feel like you really want to have a big argue or fight. We call that anger. So if I want to stop being angry, I'll take 5
Being
deep
angry.
breaths. Take a deep breath. So angry and anger can be the same,
Keep going.
but
Definitely, the other one is a verb, but anyway, it's okay.
it's very confusing because anger is when you're ferocious and mad is when you feel ferocious too. So those two can be the same, however you prefer. I prefer saying mad. I think you guys prefer saying anger or mad. I don't know, but I think my dad knows what anger is.
Yes. So anyway, you've introduced yourself, the channel, and everything, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
So you've introduced today's topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is anger? And you've explained it to your friends, right? So anger.
Mm-hmm.
So you've explained it. Can you repeat what you've just said? Because I couldn't really catch up. What is anger?
Anger is when you feel mad and ferocious, like you really want to have an argue or a fight.
Right.
But anger can also be mad. Well,
Right.
those are two the same. They are the same.
So that's the definition, right? Which is great, and I'm so happy for explaining it to me, and probably your friends. Okay, so can I ask some questions around anger, right?
Mm-hmm.
What, for example, you,
Yeah.
Jan, what makes you angry?
What makes me angry?
Mm.
Well, for me, what makes me angry is when somebody doesn't listen to me and
Yeah, keep going.
and if somebody they say stuff to me and I don't like it, that just makes me be mad.
Okay, that makes you mad, makes you angry, right? So what makes you angry or mad is when someone doesn't listen to you.
And someone.
Is there anything else that makes you really mad?
What
at
makes
home,
me,
at school, or
when
anywhere?
I don't get a turn to play, and also.
When you don't get a time to play, okay, keep
And
going.
also, I'm looking for that word. Also, when somebody says stuff, I don't like it.
Okay, so that's it.
Mhm.
So I've picked up 3 things that makes you really mad.
Yes.
One is when
if
someone doesn't listen to you.
2,
Second one is when you don't get a time to play.
And third
one
one is
is
if somebody doesn't like and say bad words.
Okay, so let's start with the first one. When someone doesn't listen to you. So that makes you really mad. How about you? Do you listen? Do you think other people feel mad or angry when you don't listen to them?
Well, of course, sometimes I don't listen, but sometimes that he doesn't listen.
Sometimes I don't listen.
Yeah, and you
Okay. Okay. Say you. Okay. So it's the same way, right? So if we both listen to each other, probably no one will be mad, right?
Yeah.
But what does that make? What does that take? It takes us to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
It
am
is
not
just
patient.
to be respectful and disciplined, so that you can allow. I know sometimes it can be really hard to when you have like a burning question.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really hard, but patience.
Yes, patience is
Mhm.
all good
Mm.
because when you take time and you
Mm.
really want to yell out, you
Mm.
might go have attention from the
Mm.
teacher. So just hold it, take a deep breath,
Mm.
and then later on you raise your hands up, and then the teacher will call you up.
Right. So that's where patience really helps you not to be
Yes.
mad or someone to listen to you, right?
Yes, sometimes you can take a deep breath,
Mm.
5, or hold your mouth like this. or take a deep breath,
Hmm.
or you can wait and raise your hands up. Those are some tips for you to not be mad in class
Hmm.
and also to not be in attention.
Okay, so that's number one. So the second one you've talked about is not taking a turn.
Well,
What does that mean?
what that means, if you're playing with a friend
Hmm.
and on the sport or just playing normally
Right.
on the playground, wherever you play,
Hmm.
you should always take turns so you can let each other has fun.
Right.
So I can repeat that.
Okay.
I don't want to repeat.
No, that's okay. I think people have understood. Say, for example, you go to a playground
And you're playing
and
with a
there is
friend.
only 2 swing sets,
Mhm.
and you can only use those only 2 swing sets. You know, or let's say you can only do maybe a
One.
seesaw
Yes.
or what else? Maybe
Oh.
trampoline
Or you can go on a slide.
on a slide. So you
So-
can always take turns.
Yes, but on two equipment, you don't have to take a turn.
Right.
Well, I'll say on a seesaw
Mm.
and a slide. So if there was only one slide, you could take turns. But if there was a seesaw, I know has 2 seats. But once you push and then you down, the other person gets to push again and then push up. So you guys also get to be strong and healthy and rich. And that's what makes me that's what makes me happy.
Okay. Good. So we've looked at listening, taking time. So the last one that makes you really mad or angry is when someone speaks bad words to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
I think everybody knows it's not okay to say bad words and
Right.
abuse. So I
Yeah.
think that's the end of the channel. Thanks for watching
Hmm?
and
no, not yet,
what?
not yet,
No,
not yet.
I know, no, yes.
So that's the. So we are still looking at anger, okay? But we just looked at only one part. What's anger and what makes you angry or what makes you mad, right? Now, if I ask you one question, Jan,
Yes.
we gotta be very honest.
Okay.
Have I ever been angry to you or mad at you?
Yes. Yes.
For example, give me examples.
Yes. Sometimes I don't listen, but then can I ask you? Sometimes do you listen? Be honest.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Mm.
I think I do listen. What do you think?
I think I do listen.
You think you also do listen?
Yeah, I listen, guys.
Okay. Okay, so we are honest to each other. So
But
sometimes
this guy
maybe-
likes to doesn't exercise.
Hmm?
This guy doesn't like to exercise.
I don't like to.
thanks-
No. Please, again, we are talking about listening.
Okay,
So you sit back, okay?
but we need to go back into
Hurry
the
up.
topic.
Yep. Look, you're getting out and then get up anyway, because your friends will say, "What's going on?" Sit nicely. We are chatting to your friends, okay? So we've looked at all those things, right? So I'm gonna ask you another question. So, just on you, what have you ever seen other people getting mad and angry, and what was the result? What's the problem when someone gets really super mad? What can happen?
You can fight or argue.
And what
And-
happens when people fight or people argue?
Well, they will end up hurting themselves and fighting, but in argue they might push
Hmm.
if they meet again,
Hmm.
and that's not good. So
Right.
yeah,
So that's what happens, right? When people keep getting mad or getting angry at each other, right?
so
Good. How about okay, so how can we, if you are to advise your friends or maybe other kids out there, how can they try to avoid being mad?
Well,
Wherever they go.
wherever they go.
Yeah.
Probably making new friends is cool. Probably letting you get turned and letting your friend get turned.
Mm.
Probably if you hurt someone, say sorry and
That is
Wait.
the best. Okay.
for your turn.
You said something which is really, really very important.
Was it the sorry?
Saying sorry. It's a small
And
word.
don't do it again.
It's a short little word, but actually it carries a lot of weight. It carries a lot of meaning. It can make people cool down. You know, cooling down?
Like an ice block?
Probably. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
helps them cool down their temper. You understand the meaning of temper?
Yes.
So if
And-
someone is mad at someone and the other person acknowledges that he's wrong, even if sometimes actually you don't need to be wrong as long as you understand, you see that the situation is escalating. You just have to say, when you say sorry, there is a way how someone receives it and makes them cool down and lower their temper. Not like, okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
cool, like
So
the ice
that is really, really, very, really, very important, and I'm so
Okay.
happy you know it. Okay, so saying sorry, but do you know some people actually it's hard for them to say sorry.
How?
Do you know some people they find it really hard? Like today morning, you know what happened with your baby sister? She couldn't say sorry. So there's sometimes some people who find it hard, but are you one of those people?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, but we can learn, right?
Yeah.
We can always learn how to say sorry, right? And that helps from not discouraging things, right? Okay. So I think that's okay.
So thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe to the subscribe button. Bye.